I'm going to talk about the 7 things that I quit to go from fat and lazy to jacked and ripped. If you're looking to make the best and the fastest transformation humanly possible, you're going to want to pay attention to this video. Okay, maybe you don't know where to start. Maybe you're new to things. Maybe you're just tired of feeling unhappy with the way you look and you don't know where to start. I'm going to tell you the 7 things that you must quit if you're looking to make a transformation as fast as humanly possible, okay? Number 1, I had to quit eating junk foods and sugar foods. You guys don't understand that the brain has a certain mechanism where it takes away your motivation and your ambition to be active, to move around, to work out. So you're in this vicious cycle where you keep on eating unhealthy foods, you keep on eating junk food, you keep on eating sugar foods, and you feel lazy. You can't get up from the couch. You feel tired. You feel unmotivated, right? Because you're draining your dopamine system and you're giving yourself a reward, which is making you feel comfortable. So you're unable to go to the gym. You're unable to stick to a diet. You're unable to be active and healthy, right? Because you are addicted to these foods. So the first thing that I had to quit was the junk foods, the sugar foods, and all the processed foods, okay? I threw out everything in my kitchen that was sugar foods, that was processed foods, and it's impossible to go from fat to ripped if you do not cut these foods out. Abstinence is easier than moderation. Cut it out completely. You don't need that. That's exactly why you feel the way you do. If you lack motivation, you feel lazy, you can't get up from the couch, you have no motivation to go to the gym. Take a look at what the fuck you're eating. I guarantee you, you're eating junk foods and sugar foods. Guys, the truth is I was eating McDonald's out every single day, eating Oreos, eating chips, right? And I was feeling depressed. It's actually proven scientifically that these foods have a chemical reaction in your brain that make you feel depressed. You lose motivation, right? You get slow, you get comfortable. So step 1, the first thing that you must quit are the junk foods and the sugar-filled foods, okay? The second thing that I had to quit was smoking weed. And it goes hand in hand with point number 1. A lot of guys like to hold on to this habit, right? But the truth is, once you get the munchies, bro, it's over. It's over. The diet that you had, the plan that you had, it's all out the fucking window, right? And I know some guys are going to be like, oh, that's not true, man. Bro, look at the way you look, all right? If you're not happy with the way you look and you smoke weed, there's no reason why you should be smoking weed. I've only ever met 2 people in my entire life that are able to actually smoke weed on a daily basis and have a ripped physique, all right? And I've been lifting for 10 years. I've only ever met 2 people. So that means 99.99% of you guys watching, you guys should not be smoking weed, all right? It's going to lead to munchies, right? Which goes back to point number 1. And not only that, but you're draining your dopamine system, right? You're feeling lazy, unmotivated. So I had to completely stop smoking weed. I used to smoke weed like 4 to 5 times a week because I was working so many hours and I wanted to just decompress. So I would smoke weed, eat a bunch of shit, and then I was wondering why I looked the way I did and why I had no motivation, right? Because I was eating shit, eating junk foods that was chemically affecting my brain, and number 2, I was smoking weed, all right? The third thing that you need to quit, I had to cut off the friendships that were trying to hold on to the past me. You see, the past version of myself, I didn't want to be him anymore. I didn't want to go out drinking. I didn't want to eat shit all the time. I didn't want to smoke weed and just have munchies, right? I didn't just want to go out to eat shit foods. Spending time with friends. These friends are holding you back. As much as you might like them, as much as they might make you laugh, they're literally pulling you back the old road that you do not want to be in no more. You know what I'm saying? I had to cut off some friends, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had to cut off relationships. The truth is, anyone that's leading you down a path you do not want to go on, there is absolutely no reason why you should still be friends with them, okay? If you've decided to take control of your health, it's going to require some sacrifices. You might have to say no, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. I had to stop hanging out with certain people, right? If you only hang out with certain people, and every single time you hang out, it's to fucking eat shit and eat processed junk foods, bro, that's not your friend, all right? That's not your friend. So number 3 is I had to quit certain relationships, certain friendships, because I had to prioritize the gym. Anybody who was pushing me away from the gym, why are you eating healthy? Why are you eating so healthy? Why are you meal prepping? Why don't you eat out with us anymore? Why don't you want to go eat ice cream with us anymore, right? They're going to make you feel guilty because they feel inadequate, right? They feel guilty themselves because they're seeing you change, that they don't want you to change. They don't want you to elevate. So they're going to try to hold you back. And that's why you need to cut friendships off. the ones that are pulling you back, the person that you do not want to be anymore, okay? The fourth thing that I had to quit was drinking alcohol. You see, the truth is, bro, when you drink alcohol, right, a lot of people actually get munchies. But besides that, it takes you like 24 to 48 to 72 hours just to recover, just to rehydrate, just to feel motivated again, right? A lot of people talk about, oh, I have no motivation to go to the gym. Bro, you're fucking drinking every weekend. You're drinking every weekend, and then you want to wonder why you have no fucking motivation to go to the gym, to have consistency and have discipline, right? It's because of your habits, and one of them is drinking alcohol. I stopped drinking alcohol. It would take me 2 to 3 days to recover. I couldn't hit the gym. I had no motivation. I was feeling slow. I was feeling down the day after I drank. No more alcohol, bro, all right? Quit drinking alcohol. The fifth thing that I quit lying to myself. And this is going to hit home for a lot of you guys. You see, step one in transforming your life is through honesty. You must be honest with yourself. Look at yourself, bro. Are you happy with who you are as a person? Are you happy with your confidence levels, with your self-esteem? Are you happy with your health? Be honest. That is step one to transformation. If you're not bluntly honest with yourself, you're never going to change. You're never going to change what you need to change. Honesty and acts change. Without honesty, there is no change, because you have to admit exactly where you are in order for you to actually change where you are. If you're not happy with who you are, you have to be honest with who you are. Who are you, bro? Call yourself out in the mirror. I remember when I looked at myself in the mirror one day, I woke up, I wasn't happy as fuck with who I was, because I wasn't even happy with the man in the mirror, right? So I called myself out. I was honest. I was like, bro, I look like fucking dog shit. My self-esteem is low. I try to overcompensate that by hanging out with friends and drinking alcohol and smoking weed. But I'm not even happy with who the fuck I am, because I look like dog shit. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be brutally honest with yourself. I quit lying to myself. This is actually step one. If you're looking to change your situation, bro, you have to be honest with yourself, and you have to call yourself out. Honesty and acts change, okay? Number 6, I stopped making excuses. And this is probably one of the biggest ones on this list. You see, guys, the truth is, there is no such a thing as a valid excuse. All right? If it's important enough to you, you will get it done. I want you to think about how many hours you spend scrolling on TikTok, on Instagram, and YouTube. And yes, some of you motherfuckers will say, oh, I don't have time to hit the gym. Motherfucker, you're on social media 3 hours a day. Look at your screen time, bro. Look at your screen time right now in your phone, and look at how many hours you throw away on your phone, yet you say that you don't have time to eat healthy, which takes 5 minutes. You don't have time to go to the gym, which takes 45 minutes, an hour, right? And you can always wake up earlier, right? I've met single moms with 4 kids, with 2 jobs, who still go to the gym, who still look great, and who still eat healthy. Why can't you? The problem is you make excuses. And when you start making excuses, you end up on a slippery slope where you just keep making more excuses and more excuses, okay? So that's what you got to stop doing. You have to stop making excuses. I sat myself down and told myself, you know what? There is absolutely no valid excuse for missing the gym, for neglecting my health. I miss it, it's because it's not important to me. And so if you actually want to take this transformation to that next level, heck, 2025 is coming up, right? If you want to actually make a serious transformation, you have to admit, you know what? There's absolutely no valid excuse. I don't care what's going on. I don't care if my mom died, if my dog died. I don't care if I can't pay the bills. All right? I have a commitment. And I'm going to stick to it no matter what. Okay? The last thing that I quit and I stopped doing was freestyling and eyeballing. All right? Let me explain this. You see, most people, when they get started on their fitness journey, they're going to just start eating healthy, right? They're not going to have a plan. They're not going to be measuring anything. They're just going to start going to the gym 2 or 3 times a week, and then they're just going to eat whatever they think is healthy, all right? This is absolutely the worst fucking thing that you can do. Number one, because you're not guaranteeing yourself results, right? You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Let's be honest. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Number two, when you know that you don't know what you're doing, subconsciously, your body stops getting motivated, because it's like, bro, I'm doing all these things, but I'm not even certain that I'm going to get a desired result. I'm not even certain that I'm going to get the outcome that I want, because honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. So your subconscious mind tricks you into actually not going hard because you don't know what you're doing, right? So what I stopped doing was eyeballing shit and just freestyling shit. I made myself a plan. Now, obviously, I had been working out for like 9 years up to this point when I made this transformation. So I knew exactly what I needed to do, right? I counted my macros. I stuck to my meal plan. I created a training program for myself, right? But if you're just eyeballing shit and freestyling shit, your subconscious mind is not going to allow you to take the action necessary because you're not even believing in what you're doing. It's not a proven blueprint, right? So stop freestyling and eyeballing shit. Actually get a meal plan, actually get a training program. There's free training programs online. You know what I'm saying? Actually know what you're doing and actually be confident that what you're doing is going to get you the desired outcome. That way you can just go full steam ahead, lower your head and get to work. All right. So those are the 7 things that you must quit if you're serious about going from lazy, fat to jacked. Guys all the time tell me, bro, I have no motivation. I'm fat and I'm lazy. Bro, if you literally just quit these 7 things, your life will fucking change. People think that they have to do all this exercise and they have to, bro, this is a removal process. You'll hear a lot of guys say this, but it's very true. It's not about what you do. It's about what you don't do. Don't drink alcohol. Don't smoke weed. Don't eat shit. You know what I'm saying? And your life is going to get in order, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're just screwing yourself up. It's not as important what you do. It's more important what you don't do. Okay? So that's the message of this video. Those are literally the 7 steps that I did to literally go from fat and lazy to ripped and jacked. Okay? So if you found value, like the video and let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see next. Southpaw Huncho checking out. Peace.